Hey guys, it's Lauren. Welcome back to my channel. This is Books and Tea and all things me, and I am so glad that you are here today. I'm sure you've noticed already that I dyed my hair. Oh my word, it's so dark. I am like loving it though. I'm not a natural blonde, if you couldn't tell. Obviously, I had highlights in my hair before and I decided I wanted to do something like really nice and warm and kind of a red cinnamony color for Christmas, and I am so happy with it. I love it, you guys. So I hope you like it too. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing the Joy of Christmas book tag, and this tag was created by Sam over at Novels and Nonsense. I just really liked the questions. I wasn't tagged by anybody, but I've been wanting to do it ever since she created it, so I decided I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna tag a couple of people at the end. I'm not sure if any of you have been tagged yet, but if you haven't, I would love to see your answers for these questions. So let's get started. The first one is anticipation. The Christmas excitement is real. What book release or releases are you most anticipating? For this one, I decided to pick two. The first one is The Raven King by Maggie Stiefvater, and this is the final book in the Raven Cycle series. This book is due to come out on April 26th, I believe, and I was really disappointed because this release date was pushed back. I think it was supposed to be more towards the beginning of next year, and I'm just so looking forward to it. So yeah, definitely one of my most anticipated. The other one that I'm really looking forward to is A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas, and this is the second book in the, I don't know what the series is called, but the first was A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I read that a couple months ago and I really enjoyed it. So I'm really excited to see what happens next. I am totally rooting for Reese, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Number two is Christmas Songs and Carols. What book or author can you not help but sing its praises? And I picked an author that I actually have not read that much by yet, but I am really enjoying the books so far, and I know I'm gonna read everything that he publishes no matter what it is, and that is Rick Riordan. And I'm currently getting through the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series right now. He's got several other ones out now and a new one on its way with Apollo, and that comes out this spring, so I'm looking forward to that one too. But I just love his writing. I know it's middle grade, but I don't care. I really love it, and I will always read anything that he puts out. Number three is Gingerbread Houses. What book or series has wonderful world building? And for this one, I decided to go with Shadow and Bone. This is the first book in the Grisha trilogy. I started reading the trilogy last month. I'm currently reading the second book right now, and I just love the world building in this book. I think it's so unique and so much different than anything I've ever read before, and I really like worlds that are just very fantastical and have a lot of the magical aspects to them. This one has some Russian influences, even though it's set in a fantasy world. It's very Russian-esque, and I really like that. I love the map in the front of her books. It helps me understand where things are happening in comparison to other places within the world, and just really love the world building in those books. Number four is A Christmas Carol. Your favorite classic or a classic that you want to read. So I'm gonna do both here. My favorite classic that I've ever read so far is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. I never hear people talk about this one. I read this book in high school for one of my English classes and was like the only person in the entire class that liked it, but I really liked it. I thought the story was really good. I can't remember that much about it anymore, but I do plan on reading this one again in the future. However, the classic that I want to read next is Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, and if you saw my video about the books I'm embarrassed I haven't read yet, that was in it, because this is a classic that everyone seems to have read, and some people even read it like yearly because they love it so much. And so I really want to get to this one next. It will be happening sometime in 2016, and I'm really excited because I think I'm really gonna enjoy it. Number five is Christmas Sweets. What book would you really like to receive for Christmas? And I put quite a few books on my Christmas list this year. The ones that I really want the most are the Harry Potter Illustrated Edition, which I think is on everyone's Christmas list this year if you don't own it already, and I'm just really hoping I get that one. Also, I put the whole Throne of Glass series by Sarah J Maas on my Christmas list, the books that are out so far, including the one with all the novellas. I'm really excited to start this series in 2016, and I know I'm gonna like them, and I already liked her other book, A Court of Thorns and Roses, and I know I like Sarah J Maas's writing style, so I just asked for them. I'm really hoping I get these also. Number six is Candles in the Window. Name a book that gives you the warm, fuzzy feelings. And for this one, I chose Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I just finished this book a couple days ago, and I loved it. this book made me so happy. I laughed, I cried, I just really enjoyed it. And this one will be a reread for me in the future. I will probably read this every year for the rest of my life because I just love it so much, and it made me really happy. Number 7 is Christmas trees and decorations. What are some of your favorite book covers? I just picked some off my shelf that I own that I really like. I don't own a ton of books, so there's some out there that I really like too and just don't own, so I just decided to go with these. But the two that I picked were Uprooted by Naomi Novik. I love this cover. I really like the other version of the cover as well, with like the aquas and the gold, but I think this is just beautiful as well. And then I also picked Night Film by Marisha Pessel, and I just really like this. I don't really know why, I like the silver and the way that the text is on here. I really like this. And number 8 is Christmas Joy. What are some of your favorite things about Christmas, or some of your favorite Christmas memories? And I love Christmas. I've always loved Christmas time. I have so many memories I could talk about, but I want to keep it kind of short here. I think some of my favorite memories are just opening stockings on Christmas morning. Stockings are like my favorite part of Christmas. Me and my husband do stockings, and that's really all we do for each other because he knows how much I like them. So stockings, also just spending time with family. I really love the Christmas services that our church puts on, and I always sing in the choir and sing in front of church for Christmas, and so I really love that. And just, yeah, getting to surprise people with different gifts and just the Christmas decorations and just the spirit of Christmas. I love it all. So I really love it all. So that's all for today, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this tag. I'm gonna tag a couple people now. I'm gonna tag Jordan from the Jordan Journals, Grace from Grace with a Book in Her Face, Ashley from Ashley B Books, and Hope from Hope Ortega. So I hope that you guys do this tag. I would love to hear your answers to these questions, and thank you, Sam, for creating it because I love it. I thought it was really good. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!